Hi everyone. So apparently my lecture got cut off and corrupted, and I'm not exactly sure what happened, but my apologies to you for those of you who are confused about doing the assignment. Um, this is going to serve as the second part of that lecture where I'm going to explain to you how to do the assignment. So what I was going on to say was that we have used this one single conceptual model of sustainability where you have this triple bottom line, whether that's environmental, economic, social, or environment, economy, equity, the three E's, or the three P's, planet, profit, people. But this is only one way of conceptualizing sustainability. So for this exercise this week, what you're going to do is you are going to work on your own conceptual model of sustainability. Um, it should not be this three circle approach. I'm going to show you some other examples of ones that people or organizations have made. So here is one, we've got kind of four circles instead: social equity, cultural vitality, economic prosperity, and environmental sustainability, and they all go towards community well-being. Here we have a nested circle approach with the environment kind of being the biggest, most important, often with conceptual models, right? In that first one that we saw, everything gets equal weight, but in this one, whoever made this is saying like, no, the environment first, then society, then economy. So there's like a definite hierarchy here and kind of what is included in each of those circles. One like this where the environment is basically, controls social system and economic systems. Here's another one where you have five circles: environmental, social, cultural, public policy, economic, technological, that all leads to sustainable communities. And there are several. You could Google some of them. Do not copy one. I also have Google, so please don't do that. But as a kind of nested puzzle piece that goes together, or just kind of spokes almost coming out of a bicycle wheel. This is a sun wheel, looking at sustainable communities and what goes into sustainable communities or natural resource protection. Here is a sustainability plan from a community college, right? Again, all these, this is kind of a takeoff on that three approach, but kind of what goes into each of these. So what we're going to talk about and what you're going to do is tell me how you would define sustainability. What would that look like for you? I'm showing you this one here because, oh, I do not want you to do the three circles. What this one has is some kind of very specific what is included in each part. And so that's what I want you to tell me. When you make your conceptual model of how you conceptualize sustainability, I want to know what goes in what parts, right? So this is a very specific one. But for economic, consistent and profitable growth, risk management, total share return, total shareholder return, excuse me. And so I talked in the beginning of that thing about indicators, right? And you're going to need to include indicators. I want to know what are the things that let you know that something is sustainable, not just good for the environment, but list me some actual things in there. So what you're doing for this exercise is you're coming up with a new way to visualize and define sustainability. You need to be specific. Um, I do not want broad, generalizable definitions. It doesn't have to be all encompassing of everything of sustainability. That would obviously be overwhelming, and I don't expect you to, describe to me all the things that we need for a sustainable environment. But in the assignment prompt, I give you kind of specific numbers to use. You cannot use the word sustainability to define sustainability. This is often something that happens when students try to do this, is they use that word. So when you're talking about environment, underneath it, you will put sustainable water use. What is sustainable water use? What does that mean? You have to be more specific to that. And again, you need to include these indicators. So hopefully this helps clear that up, this short little 5-minute video. And I'm sorry that that got cut off the first time. But please let me know if you have any other questions.